Yo, what's going on, everybody? You know who this is. This is me, Trayvon Jones, Conscious Talk Channel. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining me. First off, I want to give a shout out to my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for leaving comments. Thank you for pressing that thumbs up. And after thanking you, I want to tell the new people that come in to do the exact same thing. Press that thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section, and also subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. I'm going to talk about this Brittany Renner situation. Now, Renner, is a 304 hoe. She is a whore, an American hoe, who doesn't have respect for men. And I'm going to have to say that she doesn't have respect for black men in particular. Now, this is a half-breeded chick. Her mama white, her daddy white, somebody in one of her parents are white. So she is an entitled ass mixed woman. Let's just keep it real. She's an entitled ass mixed woman who thinks that she's better than the average black person. Because I want y'all to pay attention. Now, she was on a podcast some months back with Andrew Tate. Now, anybody knows who Andrew Tate is. He was in prison in another country somewhere because they tried to say he was exploiting women but he is big in a manosphere. And he teaches men how to be dominant, how to be go-getters, how to get the women that they deserve, and how to make money and all that kind of good stuff. So he's hated, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to pay attention to how Brittany Renner acted when she was with this other half-breeded man who's half white and half black, But she respected him. She didn't jump in his face. She didn't jump all on his lap. She didn't talk crazy to him. When he subtly checked her, she fell right in line. She fell right in line. That's the power that a dominant man has over a woman. But let me tell you about a lot of the women, American black women in particular, that we are dealing with. They have no respect for you, black man. They're never going to put you in that light. They're going to talk to you like you are a little boy. And that's exactly what she was doing on this podcast with these black men. She was treating them all like they were little boys because she felt so entitled that, hey, look at me, listen to me. I'm telling you that my pussy's torn. I had a baby, with a young man, and my pussy's torn, and I'm not even really benefiting from it. Hey, listen to me, pay attention to me. And when those men were on the podcast laughing at her ass, which I thought was a horrible mistake. You over here laughing at her, when you should be checking her ass when she's over here getting loud, talking crazy, throwing water bottles at people, security. And speaking of security, they really need to start hiring female security guards in these type of manosphere situations where you're dealing with psychotic ass females that want to go off on men. You need female security guards to check her ass because for some reason you got a male security guard that she threw a water bottle at, and she says, well, I didn't mean to throw the water bottle at you, but you still threw the water bottle at him. And now you got all these men saying, oh, just leave her alone, calm down, telling the man to calm down. Now, he's a security guard that you hired to secure. But you telling this security guard to calm his ass down because this self-entitled little bitch is sitting up here throwing a temper tantrum because look at me. Nobody's paying attention to me. And I want y'all to pay attention to how the dude that she was twerking on, she said, hey, yo, this is my nigger right here. That nigger word came out of her half-breeded ass mouth so damn fast. See, just because you have people that kind of look like you, don't mean that they ain't racist, especially when they got a white mama or a white daddy. They are going to learn that white supremacy from that other side of that family member. That's what they're going to do. When you over here mixing and, with the whole passport thing, we over here mixing with all these different races of people, they teaching your black child how to hate your ass. Because she flat out said, yo, not this is my nigga. This is my nigger right here. Before she started lap dancing on him and disrespecting a married man. Now she treated all them black men in that building like little boys because she felt so entitled because her nest egg that she thought was going to be her nest egg, it didn't pan out the way that she thought it was going to pan out. See, she wrote a book teaching other 304 ass women how to get a sucker ass dumb black man who is making money in the NBA because he's an idiot, how to sucker him and just finesse him and get money out of him. And then when your ass, get old and now the shit ain't working no more, you got to use your other plan. So let me go ahead and just get pregnant by this young boy. That's amazing. You have skills. Now, Brittany Renner got skills, y'all. Because if you can sit up here and finesse a young boy and to make him believe that you, of all people, should be the mother of his child. You made him believe that you sucked his dick so good or you rolled his dick so fucking good that you made him believe that you, a hoe, should be the mother of his child. But see, Brittany Renner got finessed. See, because I'm going to tell you something about, this game. See, a lot of women think that they, can just use men, talk crazy to men, and then publicly display it and teach other women. You gonna have some men out there that are going to swindle your ass and will challenge you and take you up on your damn challenge. Now, this young boy has a father. This NBA dude, he has a father. And his father said, all right, yeah, you fucking with her. If you're gonna get the pussy, go on and get the pussy. But see, it didn't pan out for her because she's only getting what? Over $2,000 a month or some shit like that. Not a lot of money a month. She's not getting a lot of money a month. She's getting a lot less than what she thought she was going to get. So her baby daddy just got a new deal, and now he's making more money. Now he's doing his thing. He dating the woman that he want. He got women that he want. And now she's salty, bitter, and angry because her financial plan with having this baby didn't pan out the way that she thought it was. That baby was a check. That's what that baby was. And she's bitter and angry. So she's talking about her torn pussy. Now, anybody that knows anything about childbirth, that comes with the territory when you have a baby. You as a matter of fact, doctors encourage that. For whatever reason, they encourage it. So I guess so the baby can come out easier or whatever the situation. But that happens during childbirth. And she's bitter and angry because her torn little vagina, it's all torn up, and she's angry about it because she was supposed to have this young boy whipped. She was supposed to find her a man to marry so that way she can just show all the girls, see what I did, you can do it too. But that wall, she ran right into that motherfucking wall. Pow, pow. She hit that damn wall real hard. And she's like a lot of these women, salty, bitter, angry, upset, agitated, and she has no respect for the black man. So instead of humbling herself on their platform and being a lady and upholding herself with some form of class, she decides to, wear a short little leopard dress, showing her torn pussy and grinding on a married man. And then she's throwing water on them because these idiots are over here laughing at her. And see, you got to understand they were laughing at her because, of course, they're just trying to get more views. It's funny to them. But this woman has emotional problems. She got a lot of, spirits on her. She's a cum dump. She, you know how many niggas and dudes she done slept with? She got all kind of spirits on her. She got all kind of personalities on her. Because if you do your research, when you a woman and you over here letting all these dudes nut inside you and have sex with you, do you know that your body absorbs all that nut? When they do an autopsy on her, when she passed away, do you know that they're going to still be able to find those men's DNA up in her brain? It's never going to go away. That DNA is forever in her body. Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about how her baby could have, DNA of all kind of other men. Not just the little young boy that she had the actual baby with, but that baby could have all kind of men's DNA. Yeah, scientifically that can happen. God knew what he was doing when he said, a man and woman get together and they become one flesh. They become one flesh. They leave their parents and they get together and become one flesh. But when you over here, one flesh and it with everybody, Tom, Dick, and Jane, John, and Hector and Tyrone, now you got all their flesh up in your body too. So when you do have a baby, some of their flesh is gonna get on your baby that you having with another man who actually nutted, you received the nut from. That's crazy. So yeah, she's an entitled, spoiled brat, little bitch who's angry because her financial ticket didn't pan out the way she thought it was supposed to pan out. She was supposed to get a check. She was supposed to at least be able to sucker this young boy into at least marrying her ass, where at least she can get alimony, child support and alimony later. But you advertise yourself in front of the whole world as being a 304 thought asshole. And men are seeing this. And it's amazing to me, y'all, how a lot of men allow this stuff to go on. Because it's up to the man. Men can shut this shit down in a day. We can shut this shit down, but you're going to always have a simp-ass man like Steve Harvey. You always have a simp-ass motherfucker. And I know dudes that are actual men, y'all. They are actual men. Rough. Tough. But when it comes to their woman, they act like straight up bitches and pussies. I remember years ago, we had a neighbor, we used to call him George Jefferson because he walked like George Jefferson. He used to do that little walk just like George Jefferson. So my family, we nicknamed him George Jefferson. I mean, that wasn't his name, but to this day, I couldn't even tell you what his actual name is because his name is George Jefferson. But George Jefferson wanted to come over one day to our house across the street because we were playing cards and dominoes. We had family over. We had music. We was barbecuing. And he just wanted to just get out for a moment with the neighbors. His woman, who was a school teacher and a drunk, she would teach children and then come home with six-packs upon six-packs, drink herself in a drunken stew. But this man wasn't allowed to go into the kitchen when she wasn't at home. Now, he was giving his whole check to her. Now, this was her house in her name. And he lived there, but he didn't have any rights to anything. He couldn't even cook in the kitchen when she wasn't at home. She got jealous because he was over here having a good time with us across the street. She hit him one time upside the head or slapped him or something like that. And I was like, yo, why don't you call the police on her ass? Why don't you call the police on her? See, I'm a big advocate of you keep your hands to yourself, male or female. Because if you can hit someone, that means you can get hit back. And I don't have a problem with hitting a motherfucker that hit me. Male or female, you put your hands on me, you might get hit back. More than likely, you're going to get hit back. And I'm going to hit you harder than what you hit me. Male or female, it doesn't matter. See, some people will take that and say, oh, you're crazy, you're violent. No, I'm just fucking real. I want you to keep your hands to yourself. Now, you can say what you want to say because I'm certainly going to say what I want to say. But you better keep your hands to yourself. But this bitch put her hands on him. I told this simp motherfucker, call the police on her because really I was like, yo, why don't you slap that bitch back? She hit you, but then we already know how that shit is going to go pan out. She's going to be the victim. And then now, she can call the police on him. So I said, no, you're the victim. Call the police on her. I ain't calling the police on her, man. You don't do no shit like that. You don't call the police on your woman. That's crazy. Now, you don't do shit like that. See, It's men like you that keep this shit going. Instead of checking a bitch and stopping her in her motherfucking tracks and saying, no, motherfucker, keep your hands to yourself. No. And I'm a big advocate for, me personally, I will hire a bodyguard. Don't fuck with me because your society says you ain't supposed to hit a woman and you ain't supposed to do this. I have access to being able to hire bodyguards like anybody can. You got some money, you can hire a bodyguard. It's real simple. And if I'm in an environment where I'm dealing with bitches who think that they got the upper hand because they can think that they can talk shit to me and talk crazy to me, I will have someone who I hired to go off on that bitch, to check that bitch in the worst way possible. And you go get your family and friends, but I got a couple of bodyguards who are trained bodyguards that'll beat your ass in self-defense, of course. But they'll put your ass down. And unfortunately, fellas, this is the kind of shit that we gonna have to start doing. We gonna have to start, paying motherfuckers and because these bitches is out of control. No accountability, not being held accountable, and men are helping women do this kind of shit. That's the problem. You got simp ass niggas who put women on pedestals and worship women like they're gods. Black woman, you are not God. Just because you can have a baby, that's what you're supposed to do. That's the way God made you. You're supposed to carry a baby. Ain't nothing special about you. That's your job and your role. If anything, the man is the one special because he's producing that sperm to create a human life. The man is the one creating it, not the woman. You're holding it. You're the earth that holds it. You ain't doing nothing special. I don't know why these women think that but then you got the men who are over here co-signing them, the Steve Harvey. She can come up and create another you. No, nigga, you created another you. She was just a vessel used to nurture it, to grow it. But you did it, brother. But you upholding women. Women are a prize for a good man who is accomplished, who has got their shit together, who can financially take care of a woman and family. A woman is a prize to a man after he has gotten himself together, has done everything he's supposed to do so that he can take care of a family, because that is a man's job. We are supposed to take care of a woman and our children. That's our job, not a woman and their children. That ain't our job. We're supposed to take care of our woman and our children. That is a man's job. That's what a man is supposed to do. But not taking care of some 304's ass children. That's not our job. But this is the way society is trying to make us fit in. Now, you ain't a real man if you can't. No, you ain't a real man if you can't take care of your own wife and your own children. But you're a real man if you can take care of because that is our responsibility as men, to take care of our women and our children. But when you have 304's over here controlling the narrative and trying to make you out to be, some sucker ass simp because you don't want to take care of her kids that she made with somebody else. No, that's where the issue. That's a major issue. And a lot of men are just saying, you know what? No, we can't keep doing this type of shit. So when you got Steve Harveys of the world over here talking about, yeah, you need to man up and no, you are the prize, fellas. Why do you think it's so many women out here trying to get a man that making money doing this? You're the prize, fellas. You are. You. Especially if you are on your grind, handling your business, doing what you're supposed to do for yourself. That's why I encourage men, just keep working. Go get another job if you have to. Go get an education. Go get a trade. Go do what you have to do. Keep working out. Getting your body together. Doing what you have to do so that women can see you in a different light. But these American women, stay away from them. Because most of them are on Section 8, county. They're looking for a baby daddy so that they can take your ass right to, the county so they can get a check from you. Most of them are crazy and mental and probably getting a crazy check. Most of these women are all fucked up, and you gonna make a baby with them? Mm-mm. Nope. You better leave these Brittany Renners and all these other ghetto bitches alone, American bitches alone. Leave them alone. Leave their asses right in the dust where they are. And those ones who got the careers and shit like that, wonderful. You should have a career. You should. Ain't nobody else gonna take care of you, especially with that fucked up attitude you got. Ain't nobody else gonna take care of you. So you should be able to take care of yourself. But men that are doing these podcasts and bringing these crazy ass women, y'all need to start hiring some female security guards to check these bitches. Because Brittany Renner just over here throwing water on men that can just slap the fucking taste out of her mouth. That's crazy to me. And then you got the men over here, no, just leave her alone. That shit bothers me. That shit fucking bothers me when you got men over here telling some grown ass man that they need to calm down. Now he's a security guard that you hired to secure. Because if a man would have came in there doing the same thing Brittany did, y'all would have been cool with him getting checked immediately, and rightfully so. You should check his ass immediately. But because she's a woman, you just, oh man, she's a 12-year-old. She whatever. No, and more no. These simp ass niggas are the ones who's making it worse. And y'all gotta quit doing that shit. Y'all need to be held accountable. Cause y'all asses on the podcast just laughing and laughing. Now you know she's a stupid motherfucker. Y'all just laughing at her when she's a self-entitled individual. Me, I. Look at me. What about me? And y'all over here laughing at her. Of course, that's gonna antagonize her and make it worse. When she threw water or even attempted to throw water, you should have stood up and checked that bitch right then. And then threw that motherfucker out. But because you guys want views and this and that, and you just don't believe in holding women accountable, y'all just say, oh, just let it go, and then want to tell the brother in the back who got pissed off, like, this bitch just threw a water bottle at me. Oh, let it go, bro. You see what I'm talking about? No, he had enough balls to check her motherfucking ass. And then you get these same motherfuckers, you know, that she ended up eventually throwing water on in the first place. Oh, just leave her alone. Don't say nothing. Just let it go. We need to start bringing back shame and stop just letting shit go. Shame is good. You know, what you do in the privacy of your own home is your business. It is not for everybody else to know. Bring back shame. We need to start bringing back these things, because the way society, the way it is now, my brain sometimes just starts, I start thinking about a bunch of stuff, and then before I can actually get it out, it's like my brain be working faster sometimes than my mouth. So sometimes it's hard for me to just get it out because I be having a whole lot to say at one time. But society has trained our women that it's okay to just not be held accountable. It's okay for you to just throw temper tantrums. It's okay for, the men are going to come and save you. But what a lot of women are realizing now, men are not coming to rescue and save them like we were in the past. We're just not doing that anymore, because you got to understand, mixing with other groups of people and being around your enemy, this is the kind of shit that happens. You start living like them, doing the shit that they doing, and it doesn't work for us as so-called black people, so-called African-American people, which that's another problem that we have as a people. We keep calling ourselves names that our enemies gave us. We are not black. We are not African-American. We are the aborigines of what we call America today, y'all. We are the aborigines. Not those so-called Native Americans who look Mexican and all that. No, they ain't it. That look European and look Latino. Those are not the indigenous people. We are. But they try to tell us we came from Africa. Maybe thousands of years ago. But we brought our asses right over here, what we call America today, and we've been here. We got to stop letting other groups classify us and call us names that don't belong to us. And we have to come back together and come back to who we are as a people. That's the only way that we're going to be better. See, most black people are kind and nice, and it's to our detriment. It is to our detriment. And then our women are just against us. They have no respect for us. They look at us as boys and talk down to us. We got to get out of this situation. But in doing that, we need to start holding people accountable. These black women in America, sorry, y'all need to be held accountable. Sorry, not sorry. Y'all need to be held accountable because black men are always held accountable. We are always being held accountable immediately. Even for shit that we didn't even do, we are being held accountable for it. But a lot of you women are not held accountable for it, and it's high time that you start being held accountable. But us black men need to start doing it too, and stop letting these black women get away with murder and get away with just treating black men any kind of way, because they have not had respect for us for a very, very long time. For a very long time. And what do you do with a woman who does not have respect for you, black man? You leave them alone. You leave them alone. Because it's hard for me to have respect for somebody that doesn't have respect for me. And I cannot rep or rock, even if she does belong in my group, she's our woman in my group, I can't rock with you when you have a disdain for me and black men, where you look down at black men. See, that's the problem. We over here upholding these bitches that don't need to be upheld. Leave them right where they are. Leave them in the dust right where they are, because that's where they leaving you, black man. That's where they think they're leaving you. That's why I tell you black men, build your money up, get your grind up, work, hustle, and do you. Build you up. Get your bank account together so that way, and get your passport so you can travel, because the black women out here in America ain't it, y'all. You got to go to another country and go get a black woman, and all this mixing, and you just watering yourself out, black man, when you dating all these Filipinos, marrying these Latina women, these white European Latina women and white women. You are mixing yourself out. Look at Shamar Moore. He's a half-breed. His father is a sellout. His father has self-hatred. We all like Shamar Moore. Wonderful actor. I love the brother. He's a good brother. He's a nice brother. He's a good actor. I don't have any problems with it. I don't have anything against him. He's a half-breed. He just got with a white and Asian looking woman. He just had a daughter at 50. She's a beautiful baby. He just had his first daughter at 50 years old. Congratulations to the brother. But his father is nowhere to be found in that baby. His black father is nowhere to be found in that baby. So why we have black women who are just have a disdain for black men, who hate black men, who want us to have money, want us to take care of their rotten ass children that they had with some loser, some other man that wouldn't take care of them or deal with them. But they expect for you to be their safety net and be their rescuer to come and spend your money on them and take care of their children, instead of starting your own family with a black woman. But here's the thing, you can't do it with these American women. They're all fucked up. They're all thinking about money. How I can get money from this man. How I can get money, 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 money. That's all they see you as. A check. A government check. You can't have a baby with them, black man. Because you're going to be on child support and your whole life is going to be ruined. You have to go to another country where women are taught to be wives and actually have respect for you, black man. And it doesn't have to be a Filipina, and it doesn't have to be some Latina or some white woman from Ukraine. It can be a black woman where you can see your ancestors and your children. And that's how you can start over. Leave these black bitches in America in the fucking dust. See, the only positive thing that I really can say about the Pookies and the Ray Rays in America is because they keep procreating with each other and having babies with each other. You know, at least they're keeping a black race going. I mean, damn. Because a lot of our good brothers have been beaten down by black women in America, have been beaten down so much by black that they don't even desire you like that anymore. The black men don't even look at you like that no more, black woman. They don't even look at you like that. They're going to other races of women, although they would prefer to be with black women. Because a black man want to have a black child. Absolutely. And a black man wants to have a family. Absolutely. But now they have to go, just so they can get a good woman, they have to go to another nationality just so that they can get the respect that they deserve as men, hardworking men, loving men. Because our black women just don't know how to treat us right. So we have to go to another race. And now we're getting mixed the fuck out because we're going to other races. Because our black women don't know how to treat us. We got renners around here thinking that they're better than black men. So now we got to go to other races. That's the problem. It's black women that are the problem. But you have these Pookie and Ray Rays who keep procreating with one another. At least they're creating more black children. Now, they some fucked up ass black people. Some ignorant ghetto ass motherfuckers. But even in that, the Most High is sustaining us because a lot of our dumbasses are mixing ourselves out. And that is part of the plan too, y'all. That is part of the depopulation plan too. Mix them out. Because by the third generation, you either mixed in or you mixed the fuck out. Period and point blank. That's the way that works. So while you over here mixing with all these different people, because you want your, because black men don't look at it like, because I want my baby to have good hair. That's black women with that dumb shit. I want to mix baby because, I want my baby to have good hair. Ignorant, dumbass shit. Black women be on that dumb shit. But black men are dating outside their race a lot of times because they just can't deal with the black woman because she's so horrible. The American black woman is just not desirable and horrible. And then when you get a half-breed like this bitch, Brittany Renner, who feels entitled from that white side, she can sit up there and call the dude she's grinding on, hey, this is my nigger right here. My nigger. Oh, you just said that so effortlessly. Did your mama used to say that to you? Your white mama? Did she used to say that around you? Yeah, those niggers. Yeah. Yeah. But she did that, y'all. But she's an entitled little bitch. And she nasty. And you old now, you hitting the wall. Now you got a whole baby, which means your whole you're not worth nothing now. It's like your whole value just straight went down, even further down. And she's angry, she's bitter because she's an entitled little bitch. She thinks that, hey, I'm entitled, I'm supposed to have this, I'm supposed to. Nope. You can't go ahead and write a book and teach women how to use black men, young black men, and because they're stupid and they don't know any better. And then you get caught up and now you're bitter and angry because your baby daddy just got a big, huge deal where he's going to be making millions of dollars and you can't get any of it. Well, your son can get it. I hope that you letting him spend time with his child. I hope you're letting him spend quality time with his child. But these women today, mm-mm. These black women in America, leave them alone. Don't date them because they're never going to be the right woman for you, ever. They're never going to be the right woman for you. They see you as a financial uh, goal. That's what they see you as a check. I'm going to go put you on child support so I can get a check, so I can get uh, child support, so I can go get Section 8, so I can live comfortably, and then teach your child how to hate you and your new spouse and your new wife. It's crazy. But these modern American black women, not worth it. Brittany Renners, leave them alone. And black men, please stop simping for these bitches. Stop simping for them. They need to be held accountable, and there has to be some kind of uh, punishment. And I know we don't like looking at it, as men. We don't want our women to suffer because that's the men in us. The love in us. We don't want our women to suffer. A real man don't want that. Let them suffer. That's the only way they're gonna learn. Winter is here, y'all. Winter's here. Let them bitches freeze. Because, it's amazing how, black women are at alarming rate are being thrown out of their apartments or houses. They're being evicted at alarming rates. I mean, it's just bad out here in these streets. Y'all gonna learn that it's better to be in a relationship with a black man than not be one. If a motherfucker is going to work every day, he got 2 jobs. Yeah, they regular jobs, whatever. Yeah, you can't live in the Ritz and you don't have all this extra shit you think you're supposed to have. But you got a lot. You got someone helping you where if you can just do it, you rather do it yourself. I mean, it is what it is. But then women are not built that way. Women are built to have a man to take care of them or the government take care of them. But somebody gonna take care of your ass because when women have to do it all themselves, they get so bitter and angry and mad at the world and just upset. Because it's not natural for you to do that, dumb. You're supposed to have a man. You're supposed to cater to your man. That's your job. And I'm going to say it again. Women, y'all were a second thought. God wasn't thinking about creating y'all. He just said, yo, the man is lonely. So I need to create something so he won't be lonely. So he can get his dick wet. Something that, to make him happy. And then that'll help procreate. But God y'all wasn't on God's list of to do, ladies. Y'all just wasn't. So with that being said, black men, I want to just say, love yourselves, support yourselves, support other black men. Because we have to stand with each other, black men. We have to stand with one another. So support another black man. So shout out to the black men out there. I just want to say that it's going to get better. We are going to do better. But let's get our passports. Let's build ourselves up. And let these black women have the community. Let them raise their children. Let them do their thing. We're going to start our own family somewhere else. That's what we're going to do. So shout out to the black men who are on their purpose and handling their business so that they can create their families and do what's best for them. Shout out to you, black men. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're not subscribed, press that thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe. And I'm going to see you all on the next video. Peace out and shalom.